Anyways, moving on to our last topic for today, the latest Pixar film, Turning Red. A lot of people are saying it's Pixar's best film in years.
Wow.
Um, I see what they're saying. It's definitely the most fresh and refreshing film they've done in a long time. But Pixar are so good that there's a lot of competition. But maybe I agree. I'm on the fence. What did you think of Turning Red?
I thought it was really good. I wouldn't say it's the best in years. I think there's plenty that would supersede this for me in that category. Oh my God, for the first, maybe for the first half, the first quarter, I was dying of secondhand embarrassment from the mum. It was actually making me
Yeah, same.
so uncomfortable. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If this was me, I would run away from home. I would never come back. It made me so queasy. But oh my God, I didn't think that was going to happen.
That's good storytelling. The fact that you
Yeah.
can relate to that character, especially that early in the film, that is fantastic storytelling.
It was like having some sort of regression therapy where you unlock memories that you forgot that you had. And I was like, oh no. I mean, not that bad, but
Yes.
there was some that I could definitely relate to.
Yeah.
I loved the animation style. I really, really liked that. And the colors. I cannot, I'm so worried I'm going to butcher her name, but Maitreyi Ramakrishnan. She's in that epic Netflix series called Never Have I Ever. I could
Okay.
recognize her voice straight away. So I was really happy that she was in it. Sandra Oh was good. Oh, I love anything she does.
Sandra Oh was great, particularly.
Yeah, she
And
was wonderful. And Phineas is in it as well. Phineas,
who's
the guy,
that?
Billie Eilish's brother / writer and producer.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah, super randomly. I was like looking through the cast and I was like, that is so
Oh, he's one of the
unexpected.
Four Town guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's one of the four
Oh, that's fun.
guys, which was so
That's
cool.
fun.
But yeah, the cast was fun, and I thought that, you know what, maybe just her struggle was making it too hard for me to sit and enjoy because I felt like I was personally being attacked. So I don't know. It made
Okay.
me highly uncomfortable sometimes.
You know what the crazy thing is? So I don't know if you've seen this on the internet, but there's been a bit of controversy. Cinema Blend, one of the biggest film review sites
Mm-hmm.
out there, has had a controversial review that said that the guy said because of a lot of the Chinese references, this guy was like, I had trouble relating to the film. It's funny that you have the opposite reaction. It's like, no, I related too much. I related so much that I just want to cover my
Yeah,
eyes.
it literally hurt to watch sometimes. And then
Oh.
the whole cultural, I can just appropriate her cultural sort of pressures to my own. And I'm sure you could too. Like
Oh, dude,
you
it's a movie about a person going through puberty. What's more relatable than that, right?
honestly. And then on top of that, you've got immigrant parents who just want you to do really well.
Yeah.
And then that you have that pressure on you and you just, oh my God, like it literally was like a therapy session that I did not ask for.
On
And
that topic,
yeah.
before we move on, I just want to say, I know it's interesting that in recent years, Disney has really had a push for stories Chinese protagonists. You know, we had
Mm,
Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. We had Raya and the Last Dragon. We
both great.
had, there's one more I'm forgetting. Raya and the Last Dragon, Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings, Mulan as well.
Yes.
And now we've got Turning Red. And I think out of all of them, I think they're all pretty solid films, but like Turning Red is the most relatable.
For
Because
sure.
and yeah, just sorry, that criticism really bugs me because it's like, how do you like? Did you not have a childhood? Like,
Yeah.
it's so relatable, dude.
Like, come
I don't
on.
know.
I can't
Like,
remember.
admittedly though, to be honest though, personally, I've never turned into a giant red panda, so
Yeah.
maybe I can understand.
That was like the only part that I couldn't personally relate to. But
Yeah.
I loved the animation of her friends. They were so expressive and so funny. The girl in the purple outfit who always made like the crazy faces, she made me laugh so hard. Like
She's
anything
the
that she
best.
did, she was probably my favorite. Um,
The animation style was
yeah.
very like anime influenced. I
Yes,
felt
I picked that up
like
so much. Like
the eyes and yeah,
even when she was doing her little doodles in her book, that was basically like anime drawing style,
yeah.
which was cool. And definitely their physicality was totally, I think, inspired by that. Um oh, what else was I gonna say? There was
Uh,
oh
I, yeah,
the underlying theme though, sort of about repressing what like the bad, or like her dad says, we have to make room for the bad instead of trying to, get rid of it or block it out. That was really beautiful. I really liked that.
I agree. I agree. I think one other thing to point out is, in addition to like the anime influence with the art style, is the very coming of age sort of vibes with the drawings appearing on screen, and like I said, like Diary of the Wimpy Kid or even Miss Marvel's doing that now. Really helps do it. I could be wrong, but is this might be one of the first Pixar films where the character keeps breaking the fourth wall, and I like that.
Think so. Yeah, because
Um,
I can't, off the top of my head, there are none that I can think of that do that. So I
yeah,
think
like
you're right.
there's a lot of them will have narration, but this, I think what makes this film feel so fresh is not so much the subject matter, but rather the execution of that, like the breaking of the fourth wall, the new art style, and like Pixar experiment with a lot of art styles, but this one was felt really like a departure from what they've
Yeah.
done previously,
Very
and
different.
so yeah, like is this the best Pixar film? I don't know about that, but it's the most fresh I would say we've had in a while. It was a nice breath of fresh air, and I think it was done really well. The director of this, her name, I hope I pronounced this right. It's Domee Shi.
Hmm.
She directed also a Pixar short called Bao.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna mention that one. That made me cry. Like
yeah, it was
so
adorable.
hard. That was one of those, it's one of those shorts where afterwards the whole cinema's like, hey, I need to text my mom. Like,
Yeah, I just want to say I think she's got a really bright future ahead of her. I think
Mm.
this is not the last we've heard from her. She's gonna there's like the critical reception of this film is incredible, and I think Bao is also
She won the
is
Academy
it Bao
Award
or
for
Bo?
Best
Yeah,
Animated Short for that, and it's Bao. Yeah.
I did not realize that. That's amazing,
So she's already
but
an
I'm not
Oscar
surprised
winner.
as well. So yeah, I think we'll be seeing her a lot because she's these projects just knocking them out of the park. They're so amazing. So
They are. And she was a storyboard artist for like Inside Out and Toy Story 4 as well. So I think that all of the work leading up to this, you can tell that she's had the best sorts of movies to like learn in the making process to come into her own, and I'm looking forward to
yeah,
whatever she makes next.
Pixar have an interesting process of how they pick up projects. Like, if I remember correctly, I read somewhere that Pixar have a policy that anyone within their company can pitch a project. I don't know if this applies to like the janitors and stuff, but
Yeah.
like as you can tell, like she was a storyboard artist for years and years, so that happens. But apparently, I remember reading after Bao. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's
It
Bao
is.
or
It's
Bo.
Bao. It's Bao.
Bao. After she did Bao, Pixar came to her and they said, uh, "Come up with 3 ideas. You can pitch 3." And one of them was Turning Red.
That's so
And
cool. Oh
yeah,
my god.
so they were clearly very, very happy with her. But yeah, and look, yeah, Turning Red, amazing film. I'm sure they're going to sell a lot of those red panda teddy bears.
Oh yeah.
Um,
If
the
they're
only
as
thing is,
fluffy as she was in the movie, I will buy one too.
so cuddly. Um, the only thing is that why didn't this get a cinema release? It's
That's
a
what I
crime.
was so confused about because it's it's received incredible reviews like you've said. and it was definitely of cinema release level. Like that blows my mind that they just didn't do that. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
I've seen some people describe there's a bit of a war going on between Disney and Pixar because this is the third
Hmm.
Pixar film in a row that was denied a theatrical
What
release
the
and was put
hell?
to Disney Plus. The ones before that were what was
Well,
it? Did
Raya
they do?
was one.
I
Raya,
think it was Raya.
yeah.
Was it Raya? I think it was Raya. And then
I think
what
that
was
was
the
the
other one?
first one. Raya was the first, I think, that they decided to do that. For one that
Where's
was
this list?
definitely should have really strictly been cinema. I
I'm having
can't.
trouble. Where's this list of Disney films? Pixar films. One sec.
Yeah.
Here we go. It was Luca. Luca, and we
Luca,
love Luca.
yes,
You
loved
know,
it. Watched it
the
three
of
times.
course, the Wogs love Luca,
I
but
know,
yeah,
but like, I was waiting to pay to see that on the big screen. Um,
actually, I could be wrong, but I think Onward got a theatrical release. Actually, I think Onward. I know pretty
Onward.
much no one saw Onward. I
I
thought it was
don't
all
think.
right,
Yeah,
but
I think I watched the first half, but the look, Luca and
yeah,
Raya and this one, I just like these are the
yeah,
ones you definitely want to see on the big screen.
yeah. So that's a little bit weird.
Hmm. Also, real
Actually,
quick, I was gonna say before I forget, your
yeah.
note on the anime style, I think, is pretty nail on the head because I remembered reading something about she. She was talking about how Spirited Away is one of her, biggest influences on
Mm.
her work.
It's
So
such an influential film.
yeah,
So many filmmakers have said they've been inspired by that. It's something about that film. It really, I haven't actually seen it to be honest, but a lot
you
of
should
people, the way they talk
definitely.
about it,
It is a
they're really touched by it.
masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
Actually, I got to make a slight correction here. Raya and the Last Dragon was only Disney. It was not Pixar. Um,
Ah, right.
it's getting
Okay.
really confusing to
It is, isn't
tell
it?
because generally the way I used to tell is like the ones with singing are Disney, the ones without singing are Pixar. But now Disney have done a few without singing, I think. So
Okay, so if there's
I
no
don't know.
singing, it is strictly Disney. Okay.
No, no, no. If there's no
Oh,
singing, it's strictly Pixar.
right.
But
Okay, yeah, right, right.
because back in the day they had like Snow White and stuff, they always sung. But I could be wrong because I think now Disney are starting to do films animations without singing because I don't know. Did
Mm,
Raya have songs in it?
I
I don't
oh,
recall. I don't
I
think it
think it.
did.
No, I don't think it was. It was not a musical. But you know
Yeah.
what? I think Soul was the other Pixar movie that went to Disney Plus. That was the other one.
Yeah, I
That was the
remember.
one because I
Soul
remember
was so good
it
too.
was amazing. Another therapy session I was not expecting.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but that one, oh my gosh, I would have loved to have seen that in the cinema. It was so deserving.
Yeah. Also, I think I just realized Raya. I think I'm just reading here. I think Raya was actually. I haven't seen Raya, so
Mhm.
yeah. I just want to fact check myself. I don't think Raya is Chinese. I think it's Filipino.
Ooh.
I could be wrong. Look, guys, I don't claim to be a expert with everything. We're just people talking to a microphone. I come with no bad intentions. I apologize if I've made any um, racial misunderstandings. I will watch Raya and educate myself. So
Well,
I apologize if I made a mistake.
it says it's set in the fictional land of Kumandra, which is inspired by the beautiful cultures of Southeast Asia.
Right.
So it is a
It's
fictional place. I
okay.
think it's like
So I
it's
wasn't completely wrong.
not fully, but it's
Oh, and
inspired by
Sandra Oh
yeah.
was in this, and was wait, hang on. Sandra Oh is in both this and Turning Red and Raya and the Last Dragon.
She must clearly have a
Good
really
for them.
yeah, like it also they must love her.
Yeah.
Which is totally understandable.
It's just what we were saying. When Disney likes someone, they stick with them. So,
Yeah, yeah, they
yeah.
do. Oh, such a good movie.